Hello and welcome. This is Frank Gorka from frankgorka.com. Now, you're on my blog because you wanted to check me out as an SEO expert, probably. And I felt like the best way for me to explain who I am and how this all happened to me um, was the best way to put it in a video. Now, without further ado, I want to get started, but one thing I want you to remember is this. I started SEO back in 1998. Excuse me, 1998. I had no skills whatsoever in SEO. I didn't even know the first thing about it. Well, it all started when I was sitting um, as a limousine owner at my future father-in-law's house. And Leon said, "Frank." I said, "What?" He said, "You're going to effing fail within 6 effing months and be broker than a $2 bill." I mean, that just came out of the blue. I was sitting at this man's table, fixing to have dinner, and, and he's trying to crush my spirit. And I got up from my chair and I leaned across the table, and with a stern voice I said, "Old man, you don't know what the heck you're talking about." I said, "I guarantee you I will not be broke." So what I did was I left there right away and went to the house, and I told Janice, I said, "Janice, um, I might need you to really take care of the company while I learn the secrets that I need to learn, how to get people to our website." So she said, "All right, I'll do it." She wasn't really too happy about it, but she said she'd do it. So I called a buddy of mine and I said, "Look, Oscar, what are these guys doing that I'm not doing?" He said, "Frank, look, if you'll promise me that you'll give me some of the work, I promise you I'll tell you what they're doing." I said, "Done deal. Just tell me." He said, "Frank, it's the search engines. They've positioned their website on the first page of Yahoo." Now back then in 1998, 1999, Yahoo was the big boy. Okay, Yahoo was the big boy. So I said, "All right." So I told them thank you, and I'd get back to them. So what I did was is I started reading and reading and reading and reading and reading. I must have read 100 books and tested everything in it, and nothing worked. I mean, I failed over 200 times, you know. And I got to the point where I had to regroup and just say, is this worth it? And then in the back of my mind I heard that voice say, "I guarantee it, I guarantee it, you'll be broke." Well, I wasn't going to allow that old man to be right. So one night, it was probably August or September, I heard a voice go off in the back of my head. Woke me out of a sleep. It said, "Frank, get up." And I went, "Come on. Frank, get up." And then all of a sudden, "Frank, get up." I said, "All right, I'm up, I'm up." And then all of a sudden, I heard that voice go off in my head again. It said, "Frank, I want you to make a template that all the search engines are going to love to see." And all of a sudden, I got goosebumps all over me. I just knew that this was from God or from an angel. I mean, I just knew it. Well, what I did was is I took the Yahoo listings, I took the AOL, and I took MSN and Hotbot and Excite and Webcrawler and all of them. And I started analyzing what they did not like. And I made a list of those things. And then anything that they did like, I looked for those things in each search engine. And if I found something that met the criteria of 6 or 7 search engines, and it was all the same thing in 6 or 7 search engines, I kept that. Then I made a meta tag for it. And that's how I created my template. Well, this template, just so you know, it's 14 years old as of in September of this year of 2012. So it's going on its 15th year, and it still dominates, which I'm fixing to show you. But get back to the story. So I told Leon how I felt, and I started searching the search engines and start reading and testing. I tested over, oh God, well over 200 times and failed each time. And like I said, that I got the voice, and the voice told me to do this, and I did it. I just, something about it, it just felt right. So my first month after being listed, we must have booked, wow, probably over 400 jobs. Now, we couldn't do all that work. So we had to farm it out for a 20% commission to the bigger companies. But that was just from one keyword, and I said to myself, man, if I rank other keywords, what's going to happen then? So that's what I started to do. I ranked the other keywords, and the phones just kept ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing. It even got so bad one day, Janice came out of the office and she said, Frank, get your butt in here and help me. I can't handle all of this. So I put down the computer and I went on in there and helped her, and we started booking job after job after job, farming it out. And 2 years later, man, we had 1,800 clients and 25 Fortune 500 companies. Well, the great part about it is that those 2 years, Leon saw what I was able to do, and he said to me one night at the kitchen dining room table when we were having dinner there, he said, I'm really proud of you. He said, you proved me wrong. Good job. So I just want you to know that SEO to me is something that I enjoy doing. And I'm going to show you right now proof of a 14-year-old template that's never been dropped from the first page of Google. Here we go. Let me get back to Google here. There we go. Alright, first keyword is 15 passenger limousines. this was my first keyword that I ever ranked. Here is my listing right here. This is my site at touchofclasslimo.com. Now let's go to the next keyword. "20-passenger Hummers." Here you go. See, I'm in the #1 position for that one. Now, if you misspell Hummers, you'll see that I'm still ranked right there. Now, I was doing GEO marketing. That's geographical marketing. Like if you live in a city, the people around the city will find you. And my geographical location was West Palm Beach, Boca, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami. Okay, here you can see I've got 2 listings. You can see there's 8,840,000 websites competing with that keyword. And you can see I am #1 and #2 right here in the organic listings. Now let's take it one step further to Fort Lauderdale. There's those 2 listings again, here and here. This is just to show you that it's the same website. Alright, let's go to Boca. Yeah, you can see there's my listing right here. Alright. Now, what I want to show you next is my LinkedIn account. Now, LinkedIn deals with businesses, okay? And if you own a business, a traditional business, a LinkedIn account can be vital to your success. And it's a great idea that if you don't have a LinkedIn account, you need to get one. Now, what I wanted to show you here at my LinkedIn site, so you can see there's my picture up here in the top left-hand corner, and also when I share updates, I do my message right here, and it goes to this many people. 8,817,334 professionals. Now, from December 26, I've had 64,395 new people in your network since December 26. Now, I accomplished this figure right here in less than 30 days for myself. And see, I will be able to do the same thing for you. I've created a system that no one knows about. Okay, no one knows about this system. But I've created a system of how to bring people into my my list here at LinkedIn. And one of the key things is to have a profile 100%. You got to have a profile that's 100%. So now also I invite you to check out both SEO packages. We have SEO package number 1 and SEO package number 2. My sales manager, his name is Michael. Now Michael's information will be below this video. I encourage you to give him a call and discuss with him what your options are. He's a very easy guy to get along with and easy on the phone with people. He's not going to high pressure close you. He's just going to spell out the facts to you. Also, there's testimonials below this video that you need to check out. And one of the testimonials, his name is Ray Main. He's a pastor. He's a pastor from Arkansas. And about 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I created a template that works strictly on blogs. And the purpose of it was to cut off 6 months to a year's time on the ranking process of a blog. See, in Ray's testimonial, he tells the whole public that read his article and showed proof of pictures. In less than 24 hours, I dropped his blog with my blog technology. I think it was over 15 million points in Alexa, if I'm not mistaken. But just read his little mini blurb down there at the bottom, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Also, this new technology that I have, no one else has got it. You know, no one else has got it. They don't even know how to use it, because there's a certain way to make the template so that it indexes to Alexa, and there's a certain way that the template's made so that it gets Alexa to contact Google, and Google shows up and pings your site and crawls your site with the Google bot, and they keep coming back over and over and over. I had Debbie Connorth. Google came back over 600 times to her blog in 30 days. That's unheard of from Google. But see, what's happening when something like that happens, when you get over 50 repeat incidences from Google with the Google bot, they're looking at, is this site an authority site? And that's the whole purpose that you should have for your blog, because once Google's convinced that it's an authority site on a particular subject, they open the floodgates to you. And I'm not joking you. I mean, it's unbelievable what can be done with a blog. So without further ado, that's it. make sure you check with Michael, and Michael will get up with me if we can do something to help you out. All right? God bless. Take care. And I'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye.